It's safe to say that Saudi Arabia has been a little busy over the past few months. Riyadh has kicked up the bombing campaign in Yemen, shaken up the military establishment, allegedly attempted a palace coup in Lebanon, and launched a vast corruption crackdown that made Western countries nervous.
We expect them to do it in a fair and transparent manner.
And to top it off, the Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman is coming to America and stopping in the capitals of U.S. industry. For MBS, it's all part of an effort to show that he can lead Saudi Arabia through a youth bulge and move the economy beyond oil.
70% من الشعب السعودي أقل من 30 سنة. وبكل صراحة لن نضيع 30 سنة من حياتنا في التعامل مع أي أفكار متطرفة.
But it's politics, not business, that will define this trip. Like every other U.S. president since Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Donald Trump has the tough task of getting Saudi ambitions in line with U.S. foreign policy, especially with a crown prince who's already trying to make Riyadh into the Middle East's biggest power, even if it's not always in the U.S. immediate interests. Take the crisis in Qatar, for example.
I have a very strong feeling that it will be solved pretty quickly.
Weeks after Trump visited Riyadh last year, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and other Gulf countries accused Doha of backing terrorists and instilled a harsh economic embargo that's dragged on for months, as Donald Trump tweeted his approval for the move. But not all of the administration is on board with that. The U.S. has a military base in Qatar that supports 11,000 U.S. servicemen and flies bombing runs into Iraq and Syria. MBS appeared to take an even bigger gamble when Lebanese Prime Minister Saad Hariri resigned in a surprise move, under rumors of Saudi pressure during a visit to the kingdom in November. It's all smiles between MBS and Hariri now, but the Crown Prince will still be tough on Iran's proxy Hezbollah, a partner in Lebanon's government. Saudi's biggest roll of the dice now is in war-torn Yemen, where the Saudis are using U.S. refueling, precision-guided bombs, and intelligence support to hack away against the Iran-backed Houthis. But that crisis looks further than ever from being resolved, and the Trump White House is deepening its involvement. During Trump's first year in office, the U.S. Air Force provided nearly 500,000 gallons of fuel for the Saudi-led mission in Yemen. But that's not exactly new. Under the Obama administration, the U.S. provided the kingdom and the UAE with nearly $6 billion to fight the Iran-backed Houthi insurgency. Trump and MBS both want to manage Iran, but they'll need to get on the same page on key issues. The U.S. wants Saudi to agree to a Camp David-style summit in the spring to resolve the Gulf conflict. But with Rex Tillerson gone, Trump has lost an active moderating voice in the conflict. And if Trump wants to keep helping out Saudi Arabia and Yemen, he can't depend on Congress, which barely approved a deal to sell guided bombs to Saudi the last time and might not be so inclined to go along again. So if MBS wants to show the world that Saudi Arabia is ready to lead the Middle East, he could face some tough conversations in Washington.